DC here. Hi guys. Well, I thought I'd bring you out on the first Sunday morning no dog vlog. Yeah, I thought maybe it might be not be a bad thing for myself as well to break the cycle and still get walking out and vlogging on Sundays nevertheless. So you will recognize some of the paths that I've taken on other Sunday morning vlogs. What's going to be the chat today? Well, first off, Sunday, so it's after the vacation period. I'm going to be off to church later on. And, well, I guess the only thing that I'll talk about relative to the events of the past week reminds me of a vlog I had made earlier, which was called Defining Moments or something like that. I mean, years ago. It shows how long it's been on YouTube already. And it could have been a dog vlog, maybe not. But one of those defining moments I saw was in the eyes of the boys with the passing of Dago. They were children. And especially with the boy who just turned 25. The passing of Dago, you could feel in their eyes the passing of childhood all of a sudden. I think that was probably one of the most strong moments of last week, aside from the grief that I felt as well, of course. Yeah, see, there's just a lot of growth in there, isn't there? Okay, that's it. Now, I've been working a little bit on the collab yesterday, so the Halloween collab. I'll see how it comes out. For obvious reasons, I might not have quite as much energy as I've had sometimes, but I've got to get it done as quick as possible because over at work we've got some type of big political presentation. I'm walking on, I think it's acorns or nuts or something, and you can hear it. I'm digressing. So kind of a big political presentation, and I've got to give the talk, and actually I'm making, I think I mentioned it, a movie for the company. A lot of people are surprised that I'm able to do that because of course they don't expect, that they expect home movies. I think I've mentioned this a bit, but it's just funny how people relate to movies. They just kind of think that it's just going to be like pictures just added on to one another without editing, or most people don't seem to realize that you can actually edit videos. I don't know. You think they should by now, but anyway. And which means that I will be most probably very busy in the next few weeks. But yes, this being Switzerland or Europe, we have, at least old guys my age, have about 6 weeks off. So I've got another week vacation coming up at the end of October. And at the end of October, well, Mrs. DC and I will be going to Dublin, God willing. And I kind of want to do a little bit of geocaching in Dublin. But the main goal of the geocaching in that case would be to visit sites. No, I mean, you can imagine, we're both looking forward to that because with the fact of Dublin, well, there's not that much bread here. With the fact of Dublin, there'll be the Temple Bar part and so on. And Temple Bar is actually not just a bar, it's a whole part of the town. And so that should be quite interesting to see. So we're looking forward to that. And it's off season, so it ends up that we'll be leaving like a Monday and coming back to Thursday, probably costs, oh my goodness, some like, excuse me, probably in the equivalent of dollars, probably like $200 more than for a few days in Zermatt, Switzerland. So yeah, flight included. So it's really worth it if you're off season. Of course, that could mean rain, but that's that's part of the deal when you go over to Ireland or England. I mean, you know, Scotland and so on. You know that you're going to get some rain, but it just kind of fits into it. It's part of the whole package. So we are really looking forward to that. And finally, I know that this sounds almost callous, but the fact is it's going to be a lot easier to organize things because nobody has to take care of an aging dog. Well, actually, I would not have booked the trip in the other circumstances. So that makes it possible as well. Yeah, so I guess that's about it. I think that the fact of doing a Sunday morning no dog vlog is something that I'll have to see if I can do it. You know, there's one advantage when you are walking around with a dog on a leash. Well, there's maybe a couple, but one of them is that the dog stops and does his thing, and nobody looks at you weird for, you know, looking into their yard or something like that, because you're kind of expected with a dog that something like that's going to happen. Of course, if there is no dog and you're stopped in front of somebody's backyard looking intently at something, they might wonder what the heck is he doing there. The flip side of that, of course, is, you know, again, it depends on who you are. But people, when you have a dog, stop you. It's like walking a child in a pram. You know, you get stopped every now and then. And how often have I been stopped and people know the dog and did not know me? Because they say, oh yeah, that's so-and-so's dog, whatever. And also filming. If I'm filming and I've got the dog, people kind of find it normal, you know. I guess I'm filming the dog. I mean, you should see the looks. I've mentioned this before, but you should always see the looks, even in the cars, that people are looking at me saying, what is he doing? He's walking along with something pointed at his face, and it looks like he's talking, and it doesn't seem to be a cell phone. Oh well, I guess DC will sign off on that one. Take care, and yeah, my first Sunday morning no dog vlog. Take care. Have a good week. Bye.